Hey team, this is Ripper here. Hope you guys are doing great. This is a quick review and thoughts on the Cristoforo Colombo. The build is on the screen. Take a look at it and let me know your thoughts. But basically the Cristoforo Colombo, this is a review on the secondary aspect of it. Hey guys, if you love to support the channel, go ahead and hit like, subscribe, and notify the bell button if you like to be notified of up and coming videos. We'd love to like the support and love the support. If you guys can get us to 100 subscribers, that's our goal, and I've really appreciated those that have supported us so far. So what is the Cristoforo Colombo? It is a tier 10 Italian battleship. I know they just released the Italian line, and I've actually gone up against the Cristoforo Colombo in a lot of matches, and I kind of was curious about how it worked, how did it feel. And honestly, I looked at it, the first reviews when they first came out, and also the specs, and I was like, wow, there's a lot of secondaries on this thing. I would love to try it out. I'm a secondary battleship main person. I love it until they nerfed everything. Now I've just gone back to DDs and cruisers, but just look at this. I mean, I really built it out to see, and my commander is Dasha Parova. I just got it last night. I just slapped on a quick 10-point commander and see what we can do with it, so please feel free to think about that. It's really not too big. Wow, look at it getting friendly torqued by the computer here. That's pretty cool. But anyways, yeah, the Cristoforo Colombo building the secondaries. You can see it hits something with the secondaries, but you're really just spraying a shotgun at everything. And again, secondaries are nerf, nothing more you can do about it, but it just looks cool to see a lot of them firing. Boom, Mino goes down with the, I believe these are 381 millimeter guns. They're on 4 turrets, 16 guns total, which is amazing. I haven't seen a battleship with 16 turrets like this in a while, since the French Leon, if you will. And that was a cool ship, but it was only tier, I believe, 7 or something like that, or tier 8. But the Cristoforo Colombo, really awesome. Just looking at all the guns everywhere, I would really hope that the secondaries could hit everything, but I built it just with 10-point commanders and manual select fire, and just see what it does, see if it starts a lot of fires. There's one. The 380 millimeter guns, the 381s. I mean, I'm going up against another Colombo here, and you can see that I believe the review said this is more of a Deadeye reliant ship. So therefore, since Deadeye is going away, I'm not going to put too much credit on it. I tried it without it because that's probably what we're going to get. 18.9 kilometer range, but I think this is more like a brawling ship. Honestly, it's medium to close range, and the reload is 37 seconds with this build. It's ridiculous. So look at the dispersion on this thing. 13,000 every salvo. It's not bad, but you got to be really close to make this work. Like I said, it's a close-in battleship. Look at that, bam. Yeah, it is a close-in battleship, and forgive me, this is a co-op battle. I just wanted to try it out before I actually risked my neck out there. I wanted to see what would this look like if we went head-on with a bunch of ships. The secondaries look awesome firing, in co-op. But let's see, does it really, if this was a random battle or ranked battle, would I really get destroyed, really by destroyers and actually non-bot players who know how to maneuver and work their way around? You can see, slowing down, getting the guns to bear. The gun angles are okay because you notice that the back turrets are 360 turrets, and they allows them to swing left and right, kind of like a Petro, which I thought was really cool. I mean, this would be a great kind of like Petro style gameplay where you're kind of nosing in and just aiming, left and right, back and forth in front of you, and kind of really going head on and trying to tank. This ship is okay. It has decent armor. Watch when I go up against this GK. You can see how the armor scheme may or may not work for certain ships or angles. That's with anything, but it's really kind of hard to get the guns into place while also trying to angle against incoming fire. But also the secondaries, as you're going to see in a minute, like it really, they're just fun to watch, but like little bite, if you will. It's really just for show, honestly. They start, look, I've already started one fire. With 172 secondary hits and only one fire with 83,000 damage, and most of it came from the main gun. So, and this is in co-op. Just imagine if this was in ranked. I thought it would be good. I think a lot of players build this for survivability, which is what I'm going to do with a secondary build. But I would only get this ship just for the fun of it. It really doesn't seem like an effective ship to me. The handling's okay. I didn't put the propulsion module on it. I put more of, if you look at the build, it was really for survivability, really just to see reduce the fire and water damage. And that's all really I could do. And you can tell like this GK is stuck. Now, I've never seen a computer get stuck on the side of the mountain before. But this also describes the meta and also the gameplay style, and I'll do another video later about the reason why I think most battleships don't push anymore. I think you know, a lot of reviewers have done the thought about it. We can watch the AA in action right here against the Haku, which probably is not a build of any kind. It's really just a standard shelf hull and build of the Haku. But going back again, like the reason why I think that battleships don't push is because the survivability is not there. It doesn't reward you to push in. The secondaries aren't there anymore. In the name or the nature of HE spamming nowadays, because I'm sorry, I'm guilty. I'm one of those guys that likes to spam ships. It's just easier to spam rather it is to go in and push and survive it. So there's no balance there, and I would say, because I mean you're not rewarded for pushing in, and you can't survive pushing in. So what's the point? If you're just going to burn to death, you know, and ships don't like fire. And what's the name of the game nowadays? Fire, see? So like I said, I just started another fire on here, the secondary. Let's see how long they last. Really cool. I mean, it's got a lot of 90mm little guns right there. You can see on this midsection of the ship, and then along the side, 3 turrets of 152s, and they fire every, you know, I would say 7 seconds. Theirs are the ones that really try to pen stuff and start fires. The little ones, 90mm, really they're just to start fires. They're like little sparkers, if you will. I call them little firecrackers. And that's all they're designed to do, is really just to see if we can start as many fires as we can. And while the ship is shooting its 37-second reload, 381mm guns. There's sap. It's cool. I just used sap the whole time to see what it would do. It does inflict a lot of damage. I mean, I've been hit with sap, and it's not fun at all, but on the receiving end. But man, dishing it out's pretty awesome. Using the smoke is cool for secondaries. I mean, I could just sit here in the smoke for about 40 seconds and just secondary the ship to death. But I wanted to see, you know, the guns, because as soon as I fire the guns, I'm going to get revealed because the concealment in smoke is not that great. But there you go, fire, bam, yeah, about 20,000 damage. So it's not a bad brawling ship if it can survive it. Now I'm going to try it in ranked or something, or in random, and see if it really could survive this, you know, long ensuing onslaught. But the Cristoforo Colombo, speed is decent, a typical battleship. Maneuverability is a typical battleship, just slow and sluggish. I mean, I've torped it, Cristoforo Colombo many times. It's just, it's really, its gimmick is really the 16 guns, mere sheer brawling power of the ability to shoot it, maybe not even long range really. And also to have the smoke as a get out of jail free card if I screw up. And that's really all this is. I mean, it's just a big battleship with a lot of guns, and boom, there it goes. It took a while. And now let's go against the Haku as the final round of doing it. So this is a fun co-op kind of style ship. I don't know the feasibility or survivability of it in a random kind of style gameplay. I've seen it maybe 1 or 2 times in ranked. I don't think it's a good ranked ship because it's just not able to survive really long enough to, you know, be feasible unless you just hide behind an island the whole time, which is what I'm against. I'm against that, sitting in the back, hiding. This point of the game is to enjoy yourself, to go in, brawl, use the guns, the tools, not try to survive by not doing anything. If you want to do that, go play like a sailing ship, you know, a sailing ship game. Yay, I get to put the sails out and go sail around and not die. I mean, but the point of this is World of Warships. Go to war, use the ships, and fight and have fun. You know, the beauty about it, that it's a game is you can go in, hit the restart button, start over. A little parachute guy right there. Isn't that pretty cool? But yeah, you're seeing, like, look, even against a carrier at 5.7 kilometers away, the secondaries are just not really doing much. So I wish they would just, you know, buff them back up again and actually have them do something and make this a fun game. So, hey guys, I love the support. If you like it, like the channel, and appreciate everything you do. And until next time, I hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you soon. Cheers.